Welcome back to Let's Play Hack Infection. Last time we left our heroes, nothing really happened. Orca said a bunch of stuff, and a Iridian Guardian from Borderlands chased an albino ghost girl. That's really about it.
Better watch out. We're trapped in here. In the dungeon, there are rooms with traps everywhere. The only way to get out of a trap like this is by activating all the magic portals in the room.
So we're making our way through the rest of the dungeon, which there isn't really much left of. This is the shortest dungeon in the game. Even the rest of the level 1 dungeons you come across are not this short. On average, dungeons are about 9 to 12 floors, and this one only has 2. So it doesn't really prepare you for what's to come. Just checking out our current status here, and here you can definitely see the difference between you and Orca. You can definitely tell Orca has been playing this game for quite some time. I would ask him to trade some of his equipment, but unfortunately we can't do that since we're not at the right level for that. Besides, I don't think he'd want to trade it to us anyways, because we're noobs. You can also trade items with your fellow team members. Keep that in mind because sometimes they get pretty good shit. You can also trade items with people in the root town, so talk to them as well because they might have rare items you might want. Alright, so we found another battle that Orca is probably going to fight for us. And crap, we're poisoned. Don't worry, Orca will heal us. Right? Right? Fine, be that way. I'll just use my own antidote. Yeah, with the commands, they don't always do what you want them to do. Also, in the dungeons, you will get a shit ton more enemies than this. It doesn't matter what level dungeon you're in. They will gang rape you with enemies, and that's why it's important to have your teammates. Just about to finish up this floor here. I just want to get as much experience as I can right now, because as I said back in part 1, Orca will not be with us for very much longer. Why? Well, I already spoiled enough for you, and I just want the story to reveal the rest to you. Oh goody, a resurrect! Those are actually really good to have. But I bet you can't guess what those do. Alright, so there's only one place left to go, which is our final destination for this place.
This is the room with the
This is also where I let the game speak for itself for a while because there is an important cutscene coming up, so see you later.
Let's grab the treasure and get back to town, shall we? If we had a Sprite Oak Arena, we could warp out of here. But we don't have one. So we gotta go back the way we just came. Or was the rumor true?
Take this.
Huh?
Please take this. There's no time. Please.
What's this?
A great force. The power it holds can bring forth either salvation or destruction at the whim of the user.
You're...
It's coming.
Run! It'll kill you! What the hell? What is this? There's something wrong. works! It wasn't supposed to be this way. I'm sorry. Get out of here!
What was wrong with Yasuhiko? Why was he upset? I wanted to ask him, but he wouldn't even pick up the phone. And then, the next day, I found out that Yasuhiko had been hospitalized. I rushed to the hospital, but they wouldn't even let me see him. But I guess it's better this way. I didn't want to see him all week, and he wouldn't want that either. But what the hell happened to him? I have a feeling that the key to it is somewhere in the world.
Okay, I'm back. That was probably a lot to take in, and it probably gave you more questions than answers. However, we did find out what I meant by why Orca can't be at our party anymore. Because he is hospitalized thanks to the Iridian Guardian from Borderlands. If it's confusing now, don't worry, we'll get answers. This is going to be one of these games that doesn't give us all the answers in the beginning, so it's up to us to find them. If you didn't catch that email, it was basically saying that the world is currently down and the admins are fixing the problem. Coincidence after being attacked by that monster? I think not.
Yasuhiko. Maybe someone will respond to it.
That's actually not a bad idea. This is why Kite is my favorite .hack protagonist, because he actually reacts intelligently to dangerous situations. You might argue that the smart thing to do is to quit playing the game that caused your friend to go into a coma, but that just goes to show how much of a good friend Kite is. He's risking his own life to find out what happened to Orca. Looks like we can't log into the world right now. I guess the only thing left to do is to go back to our mail. Ooh, a new mail! Can it be? This is so boring! Yeah, I just did a Scott Pilgrim reference. But in all seriousness, if you look at it very closely, you can actually read it. I was only able to figure out what 3 of those lines were. If anyone can figure out what that second line is, I will personally give you a cookie. Like, seriously, I will go over to your house and give you a cookie. Alright everyone, that about wraps up part 2 of Let's Play .hack Infection. I apologize for the shortness of this episode, and I promise next time the next one will be longer. I'm Miss Cyberplace, and I shall see everyone next time.